The police sometimes seem very rigid, and they have to be.
When we wear this uniform, the community doesn't see us as people.
In most cases, we have to stick to the business.
The investigative side of it is securing the scene.
It doesn't feel right to deal with the situation and then turn or walk away and go do something else. What's my purpose? There was one tragic incident. A small child, Layla Peterson, was killed in our district.
Grandfather's lap last November when gunfire erupted and bullets came flying.
And I hear him on the other line, and he said, "I need you to come be with this family right now." Her two grandparents, her and her sister, were in the living room. 14 shots came in through the window. And he said, I really need some help. They just were happy someone was there to be with them and to be that prayerful, comforting presence.
Peterson was sitting with her grandfather inside a home near 58th and Fairmount when Barrett, along with Arliss Gordon, started shooting.
He had this insistence that the police department was not going to be able to make an impact in creating safer communities without the faith community.
Urban areas that are struggling with high unemployment, low education rates, high degree of exposure to violence of children. One of the common denominators is that there's always a lot of churches and faith organizations within these areas. They're serving the people in the neighborhood already. We asked if there was a possibility to change the dynamics of the Salvation Army.
We have a model to do this through our emergency disaster program.
We're just a set of ears for them. We're just to bring some comfort to them when the time for them is darkest.
Layla was killed on November 6th, 2014. 6 months later, 50 of us gathered in a room for the first training.
It was just astonishing.
If I'm on a call and I'm realizing that, people are completely devastated from what occurred, they'll show up with their red vests on and start helping people.
I was on one scene where one of the families just wanted to sit, and the chaplain just sat and held this mother because her son had just been shot.
Well, we had 3 deaths of officers during each tragedy. It was food, it was condolences.
That red vest symbolizes love that they're going to bring to the community, healing, support, all words that are common, all faiths.
We're not only going to help the officers just by that presence, but we're also letting the community know that it's a safe place. Bridging that gap is what Milwaukee needs.
My son, Donovan Hines, was 23 years old. He was a very loving son. When they found out my son had been murdered, they started a meal trail for me for like 7 days. And that really was important to me because the last thing on my mind was to make a meal for my family. And each chaplain came from all walks of faith, from all faith backgrounds, and they brought a meal to my house, and they came by and they made sure my family and me was okay. How could I not go back? That's the question. How could I not go back to continue to minister to hurting people